And hello there, everyone. Osage Orange here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Prison Architect. Yes, we are here on episode 12 of the series. So, let's see, yesterday we ended it just smartly. I was feeling somewhat tired. Apologize for that. But we are here today to get the road going once again. So if you're watching here on Twitch, please remember to hit that follow button. It's much appreciated. Helps keep the stream going. If you've been watching over on YouTube, welcome. Please remember to leave a like and hit that subscribe button for more content. So, let me go ahead here and bring the screen over and pull up chat bot. There we go. So, excuse me. We were doing yesterday, some expansion, and trying to get more of the behavioral therapy going. So, let me go ahead and try to slowly click on that a few times. So hopefully we can get a few more. There we go. We've got a few more. Am I maxed out on drug addiction? I don't remember. Let's see here. I don't think we are. Am I goofing up somewhere? I think I am. Hopefully not. Want to get the come on. There we go. At least we've got a few more slots open. Das ist good. Let's see if we could get some. Make sure we get alcoholics group therapy started. If we can reduce the need for alcohol, that's good. You know, it says, you know, we obviously can't totally remove it. So, oh, look at that. All filled up. Das ist gut. Das ist very good. Let's see if we can slide in a few more drug drug. I am not winning today. But what else is new? Come on. Oh, look at that. Got it a little better. So, let's go ahead here and set the game back into motion. So, the big deal today is, so I think we got a number of things done there. Let's see. Oop, yoo-hoo, there we are. I was thinking, where in the heck did I go? Build, I think. Slide. There we go. Want to do this, and then do this. Yes, I know. It's a lot of money. Well, our guys obviously didn't make it. So the big thing on the agenda today is to try and do some retrofitting. Basically, what the plan let's see here. First thing to do, let's get off quick build so I don't dunce it. Don't dunce things. Want to hire a lawyer. Where do you think you're going, dude? Where in the hedge apples do you think you're going? Follow the lawyer. He seems to be heading over to one of the offices here. Great, I lost track of him. Oh, there he is. There he is. Follow him. Because he is going, obviously, to an office, and he should not be heading to an office over here because, aha, rooms. Oh, come on, I know it's here somewhere. Office, office, office. Alright. Office. Lawyer's office. There we go. And we'll redesignate this as an office. And chuck in a psychologist. Staff. Psychologist. There we go. That'll help. So anyway, the reason we're doing the lawyer is, let me get out of that menu. I'm going to go to our tech tree, small cells, also do these two, legal prep and so want small cells first. Small cells is what I want, because by having small cells, that allows us to literally retrofit. Oh, jeez. Dudes, will you please stop bashing each other's brains out? Please. Please. I'm going to add a second door. More doors is better. Make that a priority. Also going to add a second door right there to help move folks out of the cleaning cupboard, even though I technically don't need to worry about it. Alright. At least that's the theory. So, let's go ahead here and de-light, de-auto light. Need to get, let's see, what is the width on this? What I'm going to do, see, this is 53 meters, inclusive of the wall. So, I want to let's do the smart thing, guys. Let's do the real smirked thing. We are going to put in a wall right here. Now, I bet you're thinking, now, why is that a smart thing? Well, easy enough. Prevents prisoners from being escape artists. And so, when we get the, let's go ahead and pause. Well, this is what I'm thinking about it. I'm going to try to fire up some more behavioral therapy. Ah, the game just crashed. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Once again, I was spamming the thing, and the game went, nope, I ain't gonna do it. Let me see. Let me pull up the maybe autosave. Load. All right. Bring that back up over. All right. So it looks like we got that de-officed. Staff. Do not have the lawyer just yet. But we're going to do a smart thing. There we go. This time, we're going to be smart. Alright. Now we'll do the lawyer. Rooms. Office. Hello. I always get myself confuzzled. Alright. Alright. Super speed. Let's make sure he's still doing... Yes, small cells. Okay. Yay! He's doing what we want him to do. So, let's go ahead here. While we have the time, I'm going to go ahead and redo the stuff we need. So there's the wall. I'm going to come down here. Objects. Make that door proud. Oh, look at that. We could do a paving stone. Oh, hopefully now we'll be able to get stuff to do what we want them to do. Let's see here. Let me check something, guys, before I forget. I'm going to... Up. Yeah, I just realized. Let's see. Let me make sure to save the prison, and let me quickly double check something. Yes, I want to save. Okay, there we go. There we go. Sorry about that. So, hopefully with the second door it'll make things a little easier. Shh, guys, please. I'm just going to put a guard in here in the laundry to help keep an eye on things. Ah, he was a snitch. Alright. Oh, he's going to be in there for quite some time. Attack prisoner, serious injury, 36 hours in solitary. Ooh, you, sir, were rather naughty. You, sir, let's see, what's his name? Mr. Grubb. Mr. Grubb, you are rather naughty. Oh yeah, we really need to fix Deficetlandia. See how we're doing here. So let's see here. Just gonna want. Let's see here. I have to do. I forgot. Duh! I'm a dum dum. I just realized that I forgot to dust off my machine, so while we let the game proceed for a few moments, I am gonna. Yeah, I know my mic is hot, but I am still gonna. Let's see here. I'm gonna at least take off my side panel. And let's see. Put my screws right here. Put them right here in my keyboard so I see them. And don't forget about them. Let's see here. What else? What else? Alright, how we doing? Alright. Shake up. Another death. It's probably overdose. Shake down. Shake down. That'll be a thing to do. Well, we got the prisoners where they are. Let me carefully remove my side panel. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna momentarily mute my mic. Ooh, there's a lot of stupid white cat. Its fur is getting everywhere. It's here on my side panel. Stupid white cat. Alright, I'm gonna momentarily mute my bike. Bike? So I will be right back. Alright, sorry about that, guys, but at least, well, hello. Looks like, dusting off my GPU was the best thing I could do. Look at this. Look at this. It's a lot more responsive now. You see, this is why you need to clean off your componentry every once in a while. Might as well visit my CPU. Just a sec. Good thing. Standby alert, guys. We might have a riot. I hear tasers. I see our guys doing their stuff. Our guards. Yeah, sorry for the sound of my air can here. Trying to. Yeah, I should have thought to done this. I meant to do it last night, but here I am, just being a dum dum. Yep. Let's see. Got several dead prisoners. That's not good. Gonna have to make some repairs, of course. And our overall prison temp is still going up. Let's see, have we had any? Still what we need for our psychologists, so that's good. Now, look at that. Our warden's, he's got the biggest, fanciest office. See, still researching small cells. So, Let's go ahead here. Objects. Oh, yay! Goody goody gumdrops. Could get more prisoners in. I want. We're gonna expand the. There we go. Expand the. Uh, yeah, hooray for autosave! At least we can make up for that sort of thing. You know, any dun goofs. This. Dusted off my GPU and my CPU. System is far more responsive. This is awesome sauce! Done goofing. I'll try to, when on break, I'll make sure to put my panel back on so it doesn't distract from the stream. So have we finally gotten this area secured? Yes, yes we have. I see a complete wall. We'll go ahead here. Let me get stuff in line. Objects. 1, 2, 3. We'll go ahead and do 3. That way it'll be easier for us in the long run. Yes, we are going to further expand our cell blocking. Stoofs. I am gonna have to I am of course gonna have to fix the utilities here. No, don't worry, it's not gonna be too much of a problem. We're just gonna what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and at least build the prison capacity on this side with the cells, a yard, canteen, and kitchen at absolute minimum. Okay? Hope that makes sense. That way, we can decell all these guys here in cell block A and move them over here to cell block. Well, actually, we'll call this cell block 1, cell block 2, and then each of these will be like, this one here will be 1A, 2, you know, 1A, 2A, 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, 1E, F, G, and H. Because, you know, it's within each sub. It's, you know, part of the sub. Alright, so I need to do is foundations. I'm going to do that. And then what I can do, because of course, don't auto light, don't be a dum-dum. We need a large jail door. We'll put it like that. Also do it over here on this side as well. Come on. God, it's such a size that I literally have to... I'm going to have to put in... Come on! I'm going to have to put in a marker here so I can make sure to see what in the frick I'm doing without having to... Of course I just realized, well, wait a minute, actually, it was smarter to do it like that. Let's see here, slide it in, boom! And then, objects, large jail door. And don't want to forget utilities, forgot to do this. Rotate, get that guy in, there he is. Look at all that. So essentially, the one, let's see, rooms. This, basically, the thing I'm doing with my lawyer, the small cells, it allows me to do for the cells. Instead of having in this case, you can see these, they're, a 2 by 3, 2 meters wide by 3 meters deep. It allows me, for my cells, let's see if we can see it. See, surrounded by walls and doors. Requires to be enclosed, so that's the walls and doors. Required to be indoors, have a bed and a toilet. All right. So I give him. Oh, somebody just got zapped with a taser. So anyway, the addition of at least a light and the bookshelf are luxuries. All right. So, excuse me. I'm essentially going to be transforming them into a way of solitary cells. Uh, Hello, Bubbles with the host. Thank you, Bubbles. How is you doing? I hope you are doing well. Thank you for the host. It is much appreciated. I know it's Redundant Department of Redundancy Department, but it's a thing. Thank you for the water as well. I don't want to forget to say that. Aw, feeling like blah sucks. Water. Did I get those cells fixed? I'm not sure I did. I don't think I did. Nope. No, I didn't. Department of Duh! Yeah, being blah sucks. And trying to get stuff done in the prison is one huge pain in Jatukas. So, while we're waiting for our construction crew to do their... What are you guys trying... I think they're trying to find a way out. Thing of it is, they are not going to find a way out. Let's see. Oh, jeez. Burbles, you are not broken. Let's see here. Oh, jeez. Game, what? Why are you guys trying to be naughty? I'm trying to figure out the depth here. I know the width, but I need to know the depth. You is not broken, Bubbles. You is Bubbles. Just remove the broken pot. 83 meters. Inclusive, is that? Yeah, 83 meters. Inclusive of the walls, and the rest is going to be yard. So, let's see. Take this up to 80. 88 is a little much. 83. There we go. There we go. Das ist gut. You are not broken, Burbles. You is Burbles. Just like I'm a tree. And Quirky is a kidda. And Turtle's a puppet. Let's see here. Doors there and there. Doors there and there. Bada bing, bada boom. We have more room. So hopefully, do a shakedown. I want to make sure that none of you guys are doing anything desperate, like trying to escape. By having the armed guards here and the canine units, that helps. Go get yourself some fuds. Fuds is food. Fuds is fun. Fuds is fun. it's also needed. Even trees need FUDs. See, I'm going to take off objects so I don't place something I don't need to place. Oh, some of these guys, they're being naughty. Yes, very naughty. Yes, FUDs will help. Silly prisoners trying to be escape artists. I remember seeing, going and rewatching the, thanks, Burbles. That is needed. That is very much needed. See how much? See, I can have an intake. Intake. Just checking, seeing stuff here. See, lock open. Make sure that thing is open so that guys don't have to wait for the gods to see, stop that so we don't have guys in too much trouble. So see, I wanted to sit. There we go. Had to wait for the autosave, so let me double check something here. It was. See, it was. What's the gap? My brain is not one to work for some reason. 5 meters. 5 meters up. Relative. So let's see here. So let's see. Objects. One, two, three, 5. 2 doors right there. 2 doors on either side. That way, a set of 2 doors on either side is a good thing. Guys. Oh boy. He got bashed. Go down here. There we go. Those are just some temporary hires so that we could oh boy, it's really raining. It's been raining the last couple days where I live. Some guards. In this area here, so that keep an eye on them. And I'm just by deploying my guards like this, I can hopefully increase some amount of security. And it is raining like raining cats and dogs outside. I can hear it through my headphones. Of course, I don't have much sound going on in my headphones, so that's the reason why. So I'm just wait. Come on, boys. God. I'm gonna hire some more workmen. I know I'm not doing myself any favors by doing it like this, but I would rather have that capability. Things will get built faster. You know, essentially, a 25% increase, or technically, would it be 50? Jeez, guys. Yep. I mean, having the ability to make money off prisoner releases is always a good thing. But yeah, not having the capability to have positive income is not a good thing. I'm in officially in negative cash flow territory. Yeah, once we get the second wing here built, yeah, like I said, we're just going to worry about installing a yard, canteen, kitchen, cells, and we ought to do shower too. Well, technically they could take a shower um, in the main block, in cell block 1, because all we're going to essentially be doing is just tearing out the cells, and I know there's a way to do that. Let's see. Clear indoor area. Clean. Yeah. So essentially, it's sort of like the bulldoze function. The bulldoze would get rid of, for example, um, this right here. Whereas the clear indoor area, for example, would get rid of just the laundry. Jeez, guys. So, yeah, that would be a thing. So, yeah, we just got to wait. I want to have the capability of. What's going on over here? Oh, it's just the guys. I thought I saw prisoners trying to do building. I was like, wait a minute. Since when can we hire prisoners to do construction? That would be a good thing, though. Maybe that's something I ought to suggest is the have the prisoners help with construction. That might be something to talk to not introversion software. They used to develop the guys who do City Skylines, Paradox Entertainment. Perhaps I ought to say, hey, maybe we can have the prisoners help with construction, because I know that for like IRL prisons, that they have the capability to send prisoners out to under supervision, of course, to go out and do like go off prison grounds and go do like help work with public in park areas, help do work on levees, essentially do community service sorts of things. And so maybe I could say, hey, maybe this might be an idea, have some sort of super management program to help build the prison. Like have some the construction workers, like have a storage area like I've got right here, have the workers, some of the construction workers, bring in the supplies to the storage area within the prison walls, and then have the prisoners, build for me at least, build confining walls. Oh, look at that! They finally got that one done. Have them build confining walls, and then have the prisoners, build in this area. Build what's needed. So let's do that. Prioritize it. So like literally, I'm just gonna mark it out with the planning. Literally have a securing wall. You know, like that. Have my construction workers do that, and then have the prisoners come in and build this. And once that's done, either that would actually be a passageway for later on. So you know that way I could use it. And then the prisoners, they would come in, they would build this area as needed, and come on, what's holding up the stuff here, guys? Let's see. Found it. Up there we go. Finally. Finally. Lock open. That way they can, our guys, they can more readily. Let's see. Can undo you. Let's go ahead and connect it up the. Jeez Louise. Connect. Let's go ahead and do the shakedown. Don't want those baddies doing their little escape routes. One of the last things I want to have happen. So hopefully, we'll look at all that contraband. Alright. So, look at that. Look at that. Alright, so let's start to design our stoof. I know what needs to happen. It is still raining cats and dogs outside. See, I need to double check the. So it's a gap of one either side. Either side. Just want to double check that before going ahead and building. There's that. 4 meters and 6. Not 6. Should be 5. There we go. There we go. So I want to put this wall right here. We'll bring it down all the way down here for reference. 7 meters. I think that's off. Oh, that's right. Yay! I love it when I manage to do things right. There we go. Seven meters. 8 meters. That should be up. That's in line with the wall. So now, negative 116 cash flow. Jeez, frickin' Louise. All the more reason to get this area here up and running. Want to do the don't do that. Just game. Don't try to anticipate my maneuvers. So, let's see here. Oh boy. Dudes, please! I'll worry about... God, gosh darn it, you freaking prisoners! You guys are just a huge pain in the posterior. Alright. Of course, I managed to do the wrong type of thing here. I got concrete instead of a brick on this one. Oh, well. I'm not going to really worry about it now. Come on. It's 4 meters. Up. Let's put that right there. Yay, we're finally positive territory. Positive income. And probably just like that, we lost it. 2, 3, 4. Oh boy. I just saw a flash of lightning. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hello! Hello. That thunder is close enough. It is rumbling the house, my tree house. I literally felt the floor shake. All right. Oh boy. I just got an alert on my phone. Oh boy. Beer storms in your area. Flood alert. All right. So now that we've gotten this area all prepped up, at least. So let's go ahead. I'm going to get rid of these markers because they're driving my OCD insane. There's that. Way I remember. Let's see. Foundations, brick. And this time we do want auto light. So and then actually cancel. Well, I'm gonna undolt the at least one of the walls here. And then that'll just help me out. I'm going to put 3 doors here too. Just for balance. For balance. Balance is good. Balance is great. And, whoa, hello! If I suddenly go offline, guys, blame the weather. But I just felt in the thing, in the floor, a big jolt of thunder. You know, the shockwave from the lightning striking the ground, of course. I'm also going to do the ground here, the paving stones, so that our dudes of every type can do their walking faster. Let's go ahead here and also set up the grass. That way, the yard is nice, neat, and pretty. The autosave do its thing. Wait, it was just the interior wall here. I don't know why. I know I got a guy who's tunneled out somewhere, so let's go ahead here and remove them tunnels. Don't want no tunnels. More staff, more workmen. They'll get stuff on their way out. I mean, their way in. They'll unload and do stuff. Now that would be a nice thing if we could actually get prisoners to. Oh, hello. You're short a guard. I hadn't noticed that. Control C. I mean, control left click. That. Prioritize the stuff. I want to get this part here done, like right now. You know, that might be a thing to do. I just had a thought. Because of and this is in part because of the size of the prison. Might make further adjustments to have, this would be just an example. Have passages further widen this, just by like 3 meters. Have passages to the sides in between. Move the canteen and kitchen down here. All right. All right. You know, have the canteen, you know, like right here. No, the kitchen right down here. Move the canteen, and then have the canteen. Basically, move the canteen and the kitchen to where the yard is. Then move the yard. You know, flip them around, because that'll be easier to stock. A, for the kitchen, and then B, for the canteen for any of the guys, you know, who want, you know, come down to like over here. That is something to do on the next prison. I just gave myself an idea. Because if anything, I'm just trying to. Another probably overdosed. Yep. Let's do a shakedown. You know, trying to improve the design of the prison. You know, trying to find a way to improve it. It's always a good thing. Just a sec, guys. Needed for a console. about that, guys. That stuff needed to be done. Wrong button! Wrong button! Ugh. Let's try this again. Oh, come on, come on. Is it that freaking hard for you to do this game? That's one of the things I really wish I could get was a new job. Because that way I could have the money to be able to get myself a butt-kicking graphics card. That would be sweet. Oh, looky that. Looky there. Alright, let's get our walls installed. Brick wall. Come on. And don't make me overdo it. Thank you. Of course, we are going to need the local power for this, so let's go ahead here. There's one. 1, 2, and 3. Each gets its own power station. There we go. There's all that. So let's do the same over here. 2 power stations. Number 1. Number 2. Bada bing, bada boom. Don't forget a capacitor right there. Don't be a dum-dum. Alright. Have I actually done this right? Yeah, it's 16 meters. Yeah, it is right. I was just I'm worrying for no reason. Worrying for no reason. Alright. Utilities. Let's make sure that these guys get hooked up the way we want them. There's that one. See, how many meters? I forget. I'm always forgetting how many meters wide is the kitchen. And, well, depth, actually. How many meters deep? Come on, game. 16 meters, so... Jeez Louise, guys. I hate being told on as much as the next person, but bashing a guy's brains out... Jeez Louise. Well. The indicator, and then utilities. Just put that right there for now. Don't want to, excuse me, overdo it. You do not want to have to worry about overdoing it at all. Oh, and don't forget to do this. Dum-dum. Meters. Come on. Come on. There we go. Come on, guys. Stop trying to figure out what you're doing and do your stuff. See, was that hard? Shouldn't have been hard. Alright. Objects. Let's first get these rooms designated before I forget anything else. Kitchen. 19. Alright, objects. Need, first we're going to do our fridges. So let's do that. So it was 4 deep, right? I think so. Scroll up here. Up. Yeah, it is 4 deep. And I'm being a dum-dum. Utilities. There we go. Now I can do it over like this. And then, what am I looking for? Oh, yoo-hoo, hello. Do your water. It's time for the water mains. Hello, water mains. There we go. Just gonna put one right here as well. Put our water mains over here as well. Ah. Gonna pause the game that way. I'm hearing just. Not sure if it's the result of the storm or what. This way it'll be a little less likely that we'll have issues. And I'll just put a connection pipe like that. I know I don't need to, but I'm going to do it anyway. Alright, objects. I want sink! Sink power, activate! Oh, come on! With my side panel, hoping I can really hear my CPU fan buzzing. Now, why that's being searched, I have no idea. Doesn't need to be searched, at least in theory. Objects. Fridge. Oh, wait. Is it a gap of 1 or a gap of 2? I forget. I think it was just 1. Yeah, it's just gap of 1, gap of 1, 4 deep. Let's go ahead and start putting these guys in. 1, 2, 3. Come on! 4. This seems like a safer bet with the way the game's running. To just build in pause mode. Dum-dum. Department of Dumb. Make sure you do it right, Trey. Then, let's see, it was a gap of 2, methinks. Or was it 3? 1, 2. Yeah, it was a gap of 3. And then we do the cookers. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. Again, 4 deep. what I can do is, since because the canteen on this side is, at least in theory, the same arrangement by is in the same arrangement by size. What I can do, take off that so I don't accidentally build something. What I can do is once we got the kitchen the kitchen set up. I need to get my words right. What I can do is just use the quick build, and clone and build. That's gonna be easy. As that old saying says, and like stealing candy from a baby, but I realize that that's not really completely appropriate. Dum dum. R to rotate. Make sure this is designated rooms. Yard. Hello. Where are you? Chapel. Workshop. Come on. I know it's here. I know I see it. Yard. Duh. Come on, boys. Get that stuff done. Go and collapse that. Just going to sort of stay right here for a moment at least, because well, I knew that was bound to happen. So we're gonna have to wait for these guys here to. Are they installed? Utilities. All right. Jeez, guys. That's another thing I think I'm gonna do is further refine. Make this 3 wide right here to match the path, and same here. So we could probably see how that. Come on. See how that works down here. So let's go ahead and do that before I forget. Rotate. I would really like to have those shower spots right there, but in this case, it's probably far more logical to have just doors right there. Let's do another shakedown. Yeah, finally we got all those guys in. So utilities to. And there's that. See, by disconnecting those utilities, it won't prevent cross circuits. So, autosave. Come on, autosave. Do your thing. Switch on. You switch on. Come on. Oh, we got more compromised cells. That is not good. Alright. Staff. And here. 50 cooks. Total. And objects. Let's see here. I want server tables. Put this dude around. There's 3 right there. Jeez, boys. Let's see. One, two. Making sure on some of this right here. And let's see, how did I do it? Jeez, we got a bunch of compromise cells, dudes and dudettes. And then we had another. That's what I wanted to make sure on. Is see how many things I had there and make sure that they were all where I wanted them to be. So, slide these guys right in here. There's all that. Quick build. Let's pull up our clone function. And we shall. Oh, make sure we get this cloned right. And then scroll down here. Let's see. Yeah, I know. Let's see. One, two. It's two, right? I should have made note of that. Yes, it is two. Two on each side. So, yay! Give myself some space for additional serving tables as needed. We'll go ahead here and install the full investment of tables. Ah, dum-dum. Let's quickly undolt these guys. Go back to the quick build. I still remember back in the day when you actually had to research the clone function. Fortunately, they, Introversion, decided, hey, that's not quite a good idea. So, I'm glad that they went with the alternative. Alright. Then we just need this to finish it out. Now, before I go about decelling cell block 1, I at least want to get some amount of capacity built here in cell block 2, because by having that capacity, we'll be able to, feed and house, at absolute minimum, our prisoners. So that is the next step. We'll disengage quick build, and then now, because we're going to essentially be increasing the concentration of prisoners, that means, at least in principle, all that needs to be technically done is install in this space that would be for half the number of prisoners. For example, only 50, in this. Essentially install the capacity. Come on, game! Install the capacity for essentially double that. So, let's see here. We got that. We got the walls in. Let's let all our workers finish off building what needs to be done. Don't want to overpush them. I'm willing to take a little bit of the extra time needed to be able to let them get the work done, which is a Hap, hap, clappy, hap, hap, clap, clap, happy dance. There we go. Finally said what I want to say in the right manner. Ah. So also start to get the utility, the power utilities run for these areas. That way, it can be done. I know it'll take up some more time for our dudes to do, but I would rather have the utility cables, in this case, run rather than have them not run. Yeah, essentially, by being able to do cells, getting, 100 worth of cells into a smaller space is a good thing. It is in some ways a good thing. Yeah, we won't worry about getting everything built up because we're just wanting to expand the facilities that we already, just the facilities we already got. Leave a gap. Don't want circuits crossed. Do not want those circuits crossed at all. And then go ahead here and run out the power lines. But don't be a dum-dum. There we go. Come on, game. See if blowing off my hard disk here might further help the system, because I doubt it though. Yeah, sorry about the sound of my air canister there. Hopefully, holy heck, multi-holy heck! Look at that. So get that off. Multiple holy heck, guys. And look at that. We just made tons of money. I mean, granted, we're losing prisoners, but come on, get the utilities run, boys. Alright. They're trying to go through a wall. Dum-dums. Ooh, noodles! Pasta! I want some Verbals pasta! Pasta. Darn it, Burbles, now I want to watch the anime Mad Lax. Darn you, Burbles! I'm sorry, I just had to go on that. All I know is that I want some pasta. Yeah, pasta. Oh, you've seen it. I'm assuming you've seen it. Jeez Louise, dies? Guys, blah, blah, blah. Ooh. Yep, he's quick. He obviously wasn't quick enough, though, I think. Thank you, Burbles! Speaking of pasta, I've got. I know I got it somewhere. I'm not sure. Um, Here, let me pull it up. Let me see here if I can pull it up. Here we go. That's the anime I'm talking about. But basically, two of the characters, Margaret, and then the titular character, Madlax, they both like pasta. And in the last episode of the series, episode 26, where they've beaten the bad guy, and he's on his spiel, and he obviously gets defeated and all that. But anyway, um, Madlax is going home with another character of the series, Lamelda, and she says, "All I know is that I want some pasta right now. Yeah, pasta." And so that's when you said pasta, that's what you made me think of. All right. Most stuff looks done, and we are in negative cash flow. DOS is not good. I know we've undoubtedly have more. Let's do another shakedown. So yeah, pasta. All I know is that I want some pasta right now. Yeah, pasta. Uh-oh. Utilities. Get these lines built. There we go. Got that one done. Ooh, that sounds good. Very good. Um, do do you use any sort of specialty? Um, yeah, let me pull up another thing for you, Burbles. Actually, two things. I've got two spy shops that I like to go to, one more often than the other. There's the first one, Penzies. I go there a lot. And then another place I've been to is not quite as frequently. Ooh. And then there's a second. So Penzies and Savory Spice. Those are the two stores I will typically specialize in for spices if I don't want anything like that you can buy in the grocery store. So that's typically where I get my special. Now, if you go to Penzies, and I'm not sure if there's anyone close to where you live, you should be able to find. It's on the Penzies page. It's should is If you click on, you should be able to find it by stores, and if not, you can always do order online. But you want to try their Vietnamese cinnamon. Uh, well, you see, for me and my family, we only go there occasionally. It's usually we try to buy in bulk. So instead of getting a teeny tiny jar and then having to go back frequently, we'll get either a large jar or a refillable plastic packet, and then use that to refill our jar. So that way we can reduce the overall cost. Unfortunately, our prisoners I don't think they'll be getting much in um, their cells for spices. Speaking of prisoners, let's go ahead here and get see, first of all, I want beds. Come on, game, cooperate. Thank you. There we go. Bed around. Oh, there's that. And that. Rooms. Cell. Actually, I want to do that like that. Objects. Jail door. Maybe. Maybe not. Let's go ahead and put the lights right there and there. So anyway, yeah, I do like stuff, Silly burbles. Silly, silly burbles. Come on, guys, get those cells up and running. Bed. Alright. Let's make sure we get the utilities rung in. Quick build. Clone. One. What else would be new, Burbles? Oh, Burble. Who else but Burbles? Well, actually, I'll save myself some trouble. See, I don't want that. Duh. Department of Duh. Yeah, we'll soon be able to get these guys into new cells, and then we're gonna have to totally go and retrofit stuff in cell block 1. Silly burbles. Oh, lots of prisoners are getting out early, it seems. Silly burbles. So, the pasta you use, is it homemade pasta or is it something that you get from the store, from the grocery store? Just asking out of curiosity. Ah. Well, I'm not sure how much of a. You seem to have at least some cooking skills. Um, the Here I am. I'm losing my words again. But I think I put it on You're part of Terrell's Discord, right? I know I've put it on his Discord, and I'm not sure, but I'm not sure if I put it on Quirky's. But my mom has this awesome homemade pasta recipe. Um, Homemade pasta recipe. Oh, that's right. Um, let's see. Let me pull up Discord. I think I may have put it there. Well, let me double check to make sure we're both remembering correctly. Put some of that up. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, you are in my Discord. Fun fact, if you want to, let's see. Yeah, if you go to, on my Discord, if you go to the, under General Chat, Food and Drink, you'll see my mom's homemade noodle recipe. Yeah, I'll at you, Burbles. In that chat. That way you can seize it, and that way you can take a look-see at that, and that's basically the recipe. It's basically for soup or stew, however you want to do it, and you'll be able to, if you want to do that, you can do it. So that is a thing. That is very much a thing. Oh boy. Well, I think I learned something. Looks like won't be able to fit in a 1 by 3 cell. So we'll just appoint what'll become essentially luxury cells. Yeah. Yeah, that pie is long gone. That pie is definitely long gone. Now you got me thinking about pie, Burbles. Burbles is a food enthusiast. I was about to say something that was totally inappropriate. But then I thought, well, wait a minute, change it to food enthusiast. Yeah, it was good. Made by a local pie place where I live. And I'm glad I found them. Finish putting in these cells, piping. Silly burbles. Schmuckies! Hey, burbles, don't make me lock you up in my prison. Don't make me lock you up. Under your prisoner description, it would probably say something like, offended the wrong streamer and ended up getting locked up in their own prison. In that streamer's prison. Yeah. All right. I don't know about that. I'm pretty good at self healing. Fun fact, did you know that cats are able, it's thought that their purring is very good for healing, as a matter of fact. Because it seems that the frequency which they purr is the same frequency at which they bones heal. And so when I learned that, I was like, oh, interesting. Interesting. I just should have started that sooner. Silly me. So yeah, when I learned that, I was like, ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, white cat, he can be a big butt sometimes. He was coming in and out of my room yesterday during stream, and it was like, white cat, will you please stop being a butt? Oh wait, you can't stop being butt because it's ingrained into you. Oh, silly burbles. Burbles too silly. At least I'm getting more sales. Wait, did I remember? Oh yeah, they do. They do have doors. Yay! Oh wait, did these guys? I think I'm being a dum dum. Burble's too silly. Yeah. There we go. I didn't get these guys their water mains. Silly me. Silly, silly me. Ah, dum dum. I overdid it. Overdid it. Stall the brick wall. Let's see, we've got, yay, I can finally decommission one of the sub blocks over in cell block 1. That way I can move prisoners over here. Oh, excuse me. Alright, it's time to go. Wait a minute. You have to look for the hedge apples. Look for the hedge apples. Don't look in the leaves. That's where you'll find the seeds. Come on. Decommission these areas here as cells. Because we don't need those areas as cells anymore. Surprised you found one today. Jeez, guys, what? They're actually edible, believe it or not. Of course, I'm completely forgetting to do this. Wrong thing. God, these guys are... Yellow alert, guys. We have to go to yellow alert. Why? Because the prison's temperature is hot. Prison's temperature is hot. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Yep, panic. Alright, it hasn't triggered yet, but, let's see. Emergencies. Riot police. Get your tuckuses in here, boys. Up! Send them home. Send them home. There we go. Yay! Alright, stand down, yellow alert. Stand down. And we'll quick build off this guy. Yay! Yeah, I want to be able to get all the cells up and running, so can be able to have guys moved over so we can clear out the other cells. There we go. We'll wait till all the new special cells get built, and we'll go D-zone the other cells. Come on! Because if anything, we want, I need the capability to build cells with ease. Now, what we'll be doing essentially. Silly burbles. Burbles too silly. Hashtag Burbles thinks he's innocent but isn't. The only person, Burbles, who's as totes innocent is Ivana. Ivana's only the one who is totes innocent. She often says, I is good fairy. I is totes innocent. And I know that she is totally innocent. Marbles, you know that Ivana is totes innocent. As do I. There is. Don't argue with the little blue fairy. She is totes innocent. Just as well, there is another person who is totes innocent. She's also totes sarcastic. It's the quirky kidda. That is true. Bubbling pipes. Oh, jeez, guys. Here I am, I'm busy trying to renovate part of the prison, and you guys are still bashing each other's brains out. And now I'm thinking of the Monster Mash. It was the Monster Mash. The Graveyard Smash. Yes, we do. It was the Monster Mash. It's a Graveyard Smash. Finally. Well, I'm thinking about it. Let's get ahead financially speaking. Grants, cell block E. Boom! Aw, why is Burble sad? Burble should not be sad. Burble has pasta! Pasta solves all the problems. Aw. Wait a minute. How are you missing a paw? That doesn't seem physically possible. Well, let's see here. Rooms. Completely decel these guys. Ah. Ah. Silly burbles. Alright. So now that we've gotten this done, at least for these guys, what I'm going to do now, see, material, clear indoor areas. So this should completely get rid of these areas. To demolish the walls, remove all the contents. That way we can migrate the prison cells from... That way we can clone these cells up here to up here. And then I'll start to decell these guys up here. And then, you know, we'll do just one and we'll quick build up here. Let me take that off. Look at that. Silly boys. Trying to escape. I know that bulldozing, yeah. I'm gonna have to adjust the utilities. That's okay. Wait. Did I also get rid of the utilities? Oh, it's just the lights. So, I have to redo the power lines, I know, but that's okay. See, I'm not sure which one of these guys is, which of these water mains is going to be staying, so that's why I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of all of them that are in the way. Except for the one there at the very top. And the one, I'd rather not have to worry about water mains in the walls. Because I know it's not going to be up to snuff. Just moving the utility lines around. Yes, I have to work with water in this case. Because you see the toilets in the cells, they have to have water, okay? So by getting rid of the water, actually, I just realized that I can actually go save some trouble. Go off these guys. That's just dumb. Just realized I could save myself some trouble. The Department of Duh. Save some trouble. Save some money. I'm all about saving money. Keep that one. Dismantle you. Keep you. Dismantle. You're dismantled. Department of Duh. Ah. Now we're actually about to go to break anyway, Burbles, so... Yeah. Jeez, guys. Yeah, it is break time, so let's go ahead and head over here to the break screen. So yeah, everybody go ahead and get up. Go get something to eat, go get something to drink, use the restroom. I am gonna do those sorts of things myself, and I'll make sure to get my side panel back on my system before we come back from break. So I will see you guys here in a few moments. Okay, guys, I am back. So let's go ahead and finish out our break. Sorry for a slightly longer time. Of course, trying to get side panel back on. So it's all good, ready to roll. So yay! Oh, excuse me. So anyway, let's go ahead and finish out our stretching. Make sure you're moving your arms and your legs. You want to make sure you get that blood flowing, or in my case, get my sap flowing. Having moving sap or blood is a very good thing. Oh boy, being able to move is a very, very good thing. I like it. I also got a little snack, so that's good. That's good. Das ist gut. Oh, hope everybody got something to drink. Of course, I went and refilled my 1 liter water bottle. Let's everybody get a drink of water. Ah, and let's get back into it, shall we? Main screen. All right. All right. All we got to do now, let's see. Move tunnels. Them baddie bad prisoners trying to make their great escapes. And then, let's go ahead here and lengthen these guys a little. I know we'll need them. Up. Stupid thing. Game trying to anticipate me, which is not. Trying to anticipate stuff is never good on the game's part. Quick build. I don't want logistics, I want quick build. Oh boy. 2 deaths? Ouch. Alright. Sure, we got all the stuff we need for this area. Well, for these 2 sub-blocks at least. Wait a minute. There we go. Dust ist gut. Dust ist gut. Alright. Now we get to worry about the utilities. We're gonna just have to do this one little bit at a time. For maximum efforts. Just quickly checking something right there. Jesus. It's probably one of the one of the one of the dogs units. Excuse me. Oh, did I? Did done goof. Look at that. I should take them all out. Look at that. I have done goofed. Seriously. Look at this. Note to self, just take out all the waterworks. See, this is what happens when you try to anticipate stuff in construction. Oh, yeah. I was right the first time. Never try to anticipate everything. I mean, when I'm building stuff in Minecraft, there are some things I am able to anticipate. But that's one of the things that's a requirement for my smelters. That I always do at least a test design in my test world. That way I can figure out, okay, here's what I've learned from the last one. Here's stuff I want to do. What do I need to do to put everything in place? And just get myself a general idea of how things are arranged, and then survival is, the actual construction of the smelter. And so, doing that sort of thing is a challenge. Let's go ahead over here and start doing these guys as well. And let's just make sure you don't dum-dum, with the exception of the first one. Do undolt everything else. The first and the last ones are the ones that are known to be guaranteed positions. So, but yeah, here in Prison Architect, it's trying, more of a each new prison is a test, and testing out ideas. And so this one is a test, by having done that, the second cell block. That way I could, have space to design and build the additional belts of cells so that I could come in and, clear this stuff out. What's up there, Burbles? Did you find a new type of bird? Because you said squawk, so that... Oh, that's not good. Hope Hope it's not anything. Dum dum. Hopefully it's not something too serious for the people involved. There we go. Got all those guys up. Holy smokes! $4,000 earned. Now, we need the money. We need the money. At least having some of the guys down here does help somewhat. Because, you know, they're obviously not going to be there. So, deployment. Oh, fudge. I forgot to put in large jail doors here. Department of Duh. See. I know I'm shooting myself in the foot by doing this, but I honestly want more guards. Jeez Louise. Wait. There we go. We need to get... Most of the reason why I got more guards is so we can search more quickly. Aw. Drills? Not good. Make that a high priority. I don't want that pipe there. Thought I'd gotten that pipe. Oh well. Time to go back to the quick build. Ah! Dum-dum! What in the heck was I doing there? Let's see. No idea what I was trying to do there. There we go. That's better. I don't know what in the heck I was trying to do there. I was definitely being a dum-dum. Oh boy. Guys trying to escape. Let's see here. Wait a minute. Why don't those guys have power? Utilities. Oh, that would be why. That would be why. Alright, it's time to get these guys rigged up with power and water. Now look at that. We're below $1 million. Deficitlandia is definitely not the way to go. Yep, indeed. Part of that we'll be able to fix with the what's that toilet doing there? Well, it's the plan to, as soon as we possibly can, get cells north of these blocks decommissioned and recommissioned as 1x3s instead of 2x3s, and change that negative 70k, hopefully, fingers crossed, twigs crossed, whatever, paws crossed, whatever it is you want to cross for luck. Um, Turn that into a much more profitable enterprise. Silly burbles. Now, if my personal theory holds true, because of the design of these guys, I should be able to, at least in theory, um, be able to do a similar pattern to the parts of the cell block to the north. But we'll just have to see. First, let's get these guys done. Holy hedge apples! We just made more money! Then we're going to do a massive intake of prisoners. And once we can get along without so many construction guys, well, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some of them. That way it'll be up dum dum. That way it'll be easier to make some money. All those guys have got water now. So let's go ahead. Rooms, cells. I'm going to decell these areas with the exception of the guys at the very top. I'm going to do this to both sides. Because we're going to have, as soon as the new cells finish coming online, we'll be able to fully get those guys working the way I'd like them to do. Come on, game. There we go. Alright. We're going to do intake. We're going to bump it up to 600. Come on, game. $67 How many max security? 16. Currently have capacity for, in terms of intake, 16. So, in terms of prisoners on site, I've got 88. So yeah, some of those guys, most of those guys were either low security or medium security, and so they've been, because of whatever stuff they've done in prison. Jeez, burbles. Having that sort of having to deal with the chicken box in a game, that is talk. They should somebody. They obviously didn't get their virtual chicken pox vaccinations, so they were obviously being silly, not doing that sort of thing. Let's see, some of these guys still waiting to get their water. It looks like utilities. That's cases need to get those pipes installed. Silly, silly dudes. Yeah. Come on, guys, get those wretched pipes installed. My OCD is going off by seeing the blinking water lights. Stupid construction workers. Do your frickin' jobs! Alright, oh, these guys, they need utilities, so... let's go ahead and give them the power! Dum-dum. Misclicking. Fat twigging the mouse keys. Silly, silly me. Silly dudes. Attack prisoner, serious injury, murder. Smuckim. Alright. Looks like we are ready to go ahead here and material. Clear indoor areas. Start to get all this area done on all these 4 sub-blocks. And then we're going to have to do a huge bout of construction. I think the dogs are a little bit over over fine-tuned in some of these areas. Alas, alas, I really shouldn't complain about it. 600 prisoners we can house right now. 600 prisoners, hopefully. By the time we can finally do deployment on these guys. Deployment! There we go. So, let's see, our guys are slowly working their way up. Eat time! Alright. Let's go ahead and dismantle the unneeded utilities. Yeah, it's one of these cases where it's just easier to Just disengage the utilities and rebuild. That's one of the things I found in Minecraft is there are times when I'm working with been working with the smelter or farm, and I come up with a new idea to change it, try to improve it or something like that, and then I realize something gets in the way, and I was like, it's a vital something, some sort of componentry, and I realize it's just going to be easier if I remove it and replace it, move it elsewhere to be replaced. If I do it like this, it'll be a little bit easier, and I won't have to worry about trying to work so hard about keeping ahead of the dudes. Don't want to do that. Right click, undolt, undolt. Having to dismantle is always so fun. And in this case, I don't get my money back or the stuff back, so I don't want to have to go, individually on each individual pipe and have to, dismantle just to save it. Take too long. Drive me crazy. So it's just easier to dismantle and replace. Yeah, that's why I'm doing it like I'm doing it. There we go. Let the dudes do their stoofs. Stupefy. Yeah, we're gonna definitely be getting a butt ton of prisoners in. That out of the way. Come on. Alright. Quick build. Clone. Let's start from the top. Or in this case, start from the bottom and work our way up. Come on. This is definitely Ouchlandia. Alright. You have to see what happens now. Come on, get in order. There we go. There we go. Alright. Time to bring forth the water mains. Jeez, we are now below 900k. We're approaching 850. Almost forgot something right here. Pause so it makes it easier. Don't have to hear the thing and ticking in my ears. Don't want too far. Don't go too far. Alright. Let's go ahead and let the guys run here for a few moments. That way we can have Jifun of them installing their stoofs. Pause again. Time to do the other water mains. This should mean by the time we get the other side installed as well, should have, at least in theory, a prison population capacity of 1,000. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, about 1,000. So it'll be 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, it'll be 1,200. Because this will be 200 right here, and plus another, well, about 200. We'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, I definitely want to get deficitlandia fixed. I want to put so much pressure on my guys, so I'll just wait till this area is more or less constructed, and then we'll go over to the other side and essentially do the same thing. There we go. I'll get off the utilities menu. Look at that hole the cooks are cooking. Oh, they're cleaning actually. I love seeing their eyes blink. That's part of the reason why I've got so many washing stands, is so that they can process all the trays quite rapidly. Oh, negative 671 cash flow. Ow, that hurts. That really does hurt. Well, hopefully, when we get some of the new prisoners in, that'll cause stuff to rise. And adjust and reduce, whatever you want to call it. $73K. Ooh. Money, money, money. Oh, jeez. Who's bashing brains out now? Dead, murdered by a prisoner. Well, whoever murdered you, dude, is gonna have the heck to pay later on. definitely going to have heck to pay. Jeez. Repairs. But tons of repairs. Alright. Let's get a door system here going while I'm thinking about it. That way we can have things work. Oh. Logistics. There we go. Oh. Before I forget, programs. Come on. Come on, game. You can do it. Get it. There we go. Come on. You can do it. See, by trying to do the additional kitchen safety and hygiene, it'll allow both kitchens to train guys who can do the that sort of thing. Wait a minute. Did that? What in the heck is that? Oh, that's the cleaning cupboard. I don't know why. I thought I put prisoners in there. There we go. We could get 70 more guys cleaning the prison. So, we can have stuff happening. We're slowly getting more prisoners in. Uh-oh, I just heard a taser. Wonder who's getting tased. Well, at least we're down to a lot less negative cash flow. Das ist gut. Getting our prisoners in. The one, jeez Louise, who's dying now? Guys, please stop getting ticked off. I dislike it when you guys get so freaking ticked off that you just start punching people. Yeah, it's a freaking shame. Wait, shouldn't there should be some phone booths right there, I just realized. Dumb. So let's see here. Objects. Phone booth. I don't know if they couldn't get installed or if I just simply forgot to mark them right there. Guess what? Phone booths are going to go there now. Look at that. All running around. Let's take that off so I don't accidentally do something I don't mean to do. Alright, some of these guys don't look like they have the water yet. These guys don't because I didn't get one set up there. That's easily rectified. Alright, I think we are ready. Let's double check the utilities. Oh, I haven't undolted this yet. Dum dum. Oh, utilities. Let's go ahead and undolt stuff, shall we? It's just easy to do it like this. Pause the game and bring it down. I'm trying to think of this prison architect vid I've seen. If you're watching on YouTube, I think I'll make sure to post a link in the description. It's I want to avoid copyright stuff here on the stream, so I'm not gonna play it. Dum dum. But yeah, I definitely want to get the this video because it's kind of funny, you know. This one prisoner, he's trying to escape, and no matter what he tries, he just never seems to get out. And the more he tries, it becomes harder and harder in a number of ways. So yeah, it's just kind of funny. I'm easily amused thinking about it. And I'm just thinking about at the very end, he looks like he's finally gotten out. He's finally escaped, and then boom! Next thing he knows, he's surrounded by walls and guards, and he's got laser beams on his forehead from the guards' weapons, and he's like, "No!" He was so close to freedom. And I'm just chuckling in my head about that. So. Let's finish deutilitizing this area first. Undolt that. Well, if anything, I'm down to 50k. Of imbalance. Jeez Louise, guys. Alright. Come here, dude. Something I may want to consider is putting like a door right there, and a door right here. That way I can have guards cover that a little more strategically. Let's try that. Let's try that. Oh, guys, you just got zapped through the wall. Hashtag wall zap. Wall zap. Yeah, let's put a pair of doors like so. So that way, at least in principle, it'll be easier to manage stuff. I don't like this. I do not like this at all. Alright, quick build. Clone. There we go. The autosave was throwing me off. I was like, wait, why isn't this thing moving? And let's get the utilities back up and running. I want power cables. Gonna give ourselves just a wee moment to let stuff start to get built at least. So yay! Ooh, positive cash flow. Positive cash flow. Positive cash flow. Yay! I love having positive cash flow. Let's go ahead here. I want to take a quick look at something. Valuation. I can make, oh boy. Hello there, Mr. JP. God, I don't know how many prisons I've done. This is my at least the third prison I have done on stream. I was just quickly checking my valuation here and trying to get an idea of, where my financial standing is, so that when I decide to do the next prison on stream, we can have it be the best. Jeez Louise! Who's that? Guys, please! How rude! At least the guys that get attack and kill people, they get sent to solitary. Let's see here. I need to start doing all the utility work for the water line mains and all that jazz. Because, the blinking lights, they just drive my OCD over the wall. They make me want to pull my leaves out, debark myself, all that jazz. just momentarily pausing also helps. Come on, game! Ah! Made me go one past, and I didn't need to do that. Silly game. Silly, silly game. Come on. Come on, game. Thank you. Excuse me. Drink of water. Drink of water. Jeez Louise, guys. Now what's going on? Let's see. Ah. Probably he overdosed. Take him away just yet. Um, record for most prisoners. It's been a while since earliest prisons. I've been playing this game off and off since 2015, and I think I've gotten like 1,000 prisoners. I think, but I would have to go and check, and honestly, not going to do that while on stream. So. But the way this prison here is looking, I could easily get up to 1,000 prisoners. And I've been in this particular stream. Yeah, it's been off and on since 2015. It's I've been playing other games, and when I feel like it's like, do I really want to play insert game? It becomes, not really. Do I want to do this game? Not really. I was like, oh, I haven't played Prison Architect in a while. Let's go play Prison Architect for a little while. It's one of those. This game is one of those that I like to come to every now and again to, get off playing other games. Come on. It was actually, I was looking over my games and I was trying to decide which ones I wanted to do on stream a while back. I was like, wait a minute. Prison Architect would be a one to do every once in a while. Let's do that. I need to do a shakedown. Come on, game. There we go. Got 3,200 places. Jeez Louise. And I wonder which guys are gonna cough up some interesting stuff. Oh! Ooh! You guys are being naughty! Jeez Louise, guys. You are so freaking naughty. They think that, they can get out. Somebody's got a shotgun. You are naughty, whoever got the shotgun. You are naughty, naughty, naughty. So freaking naughty. Drills and hammers, okay. A shotgun, well, relatively speaking. Oh, two guys with shotguns. Ooh, that. You guys are being super, super naughty. Super, super naughty. You guys really need to learn that trying to use shotguns to do stuff is a big no-no. As for me, if I were to have a gun, I would want to have a pun gun. That way I could shoot puns at people, Pun! 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 Reload the puns. Pun, 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 pun! That would be a fun thing to have. Oh, and a pistol. Look at that. An assault? A rifle? Guys, what am I gonna freaking do with you? Just some of you are simply playing out broke crazy. Yeah, some of these guys are plumb crazy. At least we're getting a lot of mail come in, which is a good thing. A lot of mail coming in for a lot of boys. Oh, red alert! All stations, red alert! Where's the riot? Where is it? Where is it? Red alert! Alright, I think it looks like it's in here. Here is why we have the massive authorized free fire. Take that, you butts! That. Where now? Where now? See you later, Burbles. I'm gonna have to handle this riot. There's the frickin' riot. Alright. Finally, I think we got it under control. I think we got it under control, guys. Alright. See, I want staff. Get rid of all these. Oh. take it back down to 10 there. Alright. There we go. There we go. That might be something to do. I'll just give myself another thought. Try to do sort of 2 reception areas. Or maybe even move the reception area, instead of having it be up here, try moving it down here. That would be something to try. That would really be something to try, I think. Be interesting, I think. Alright. I need to get rid of some of these workers. Because we don't need 150 right now, so... Take it down to 60. That really eases up some of the costs of the prison. That is a lot of prisoners I have got with complaints. And hopefully we can knock some of those complaints down, which would be a good thing. Let's see here. I need to do some smart stuff, so I'm going to roll that like that. Thought I'd placed it. There we go. There we go. Get those door servos up and running so we can have a... See here. I want to forget about a door right here. Duh! Department of Duh. Department of Duh. There we go. Dust is good. Dust is much good. Let's see, how are we doing here on intake? Let's bump this up a little. 625. That'll be good. That's a nice round number. At least divisible by 100. And we are making some amount of money. And our financial situation, I just wish... Jeez. Who's dead? Ah. Snitch and a skilled fighter. Ooh. Naughty! Naughty, naughty, naughty! I'm forgetting to put in the weights benches. Duh. Use my keyboard to help me with this so I don't have to worry about moving my mouse so much. Jeez, another guy. Sorry about that. Was needed to ask a question. Come on, scroll over. There we go. What is that? Look at that. That's a shotgun shell right there. Shotgun shell right there. Taking that up to our objects. Come on, game. Thank you. Let's see. And there we go. Lots of weight benches. Lots of weight benches. I know I'm only hurting myself because that makes them stronger and thereby, more, what's it? Lock shut. Lock shut. Staff. Make sure that these guys have got their alternates. Nope. Oh, that guy does. That guy, no. Alright. Come on, game. Oh, it's auto-saving. Duh! There we go. Those guys are at least connected, so that eases stuff on my guards to a degree. We are in positive cash flow landia. That's nice to see a positive cash flow. Yeah, that'll probably be a good thing to have two reception areas. That would allow, at least in principle, stuff to flow in a little more easily. Yeah, the idea to do this right here, passages, and then this all right in here is with these um, solitary cells. That was genius. That was really genius, guys. Probably going to call it here soon, guys. We've had a lot of drama today, and I just want to make sure that and I just want to see what the next day or two in game will be like. Just gotta wait here for stuff to happen. Come on, Stoofs. Happen, 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 happen. Yay! Six. Oh, 1,500 worth of prisoner income. Wow, that's a lot of prisoner income. Well, a lot of expense for us, but saves some difficulty. After that riot, we definitely need to do this. So we got tasers, batons, pistol. I think that should be a pistol. Yeah, it's a gun. Looks like I most associate that sort of imagery with a pistol. Oh, we're just gonna wait for stuff to happen. So far, we don't have any compromised cells, and this is a good thing. I realized I just hexed myself. I just hexed myself. More guns. Calling up 75 prisoners to come in. Which will be awesome sauce. Excuse me. All that stuff, guys. Look at all that junk. Illicit, illicit, illicit. Yay! They got it done. Let's see what happens when we bring in a bunch more prisoners. And 19 cash flow. We've got inbound mail. Lots and lots of inbound mail. Uh-oh, someone just got zapped. Everybody's up. We've got tons of mail. Look at all that. Tons of mail. Inbound. Awesome sauce. You know, that old AOL thing, you got mail. And that was a big roll of thunder. I saw lightning outside of my window, and yep. All right, we got prisoners inbound. Some of them are here, being entertained in the shops and the common rooms. All right, we've got more prisoners coming in. Down to 40K. Negative. Oh, we're under 40K. Sweet! Sweet. Just a sec, guys. BRB. that, guys. Let's see here. Come on, come on, come on. Let's see if we can get some more less deficitlandia. Well, alright. Let's bump it up to 6. We'll do 75. 675. Holy hedge apples! Made a butt ton of exports with prisoners not doing anything. You know, getting set free early. Need to hire some more gardeners. Fire a few more janitors just to help make sure that stuff happens. Come on! Well, we are in deficitlandia. At least we have positive income. Das ist very gut. I love seeing him come and get something to eat. I do need to keep an eye on the guys in here because obviously, you know, so you got a lot more, larger number of prisoners, so it's going to have to be literally, let's see. Add 10 more to each in terms of cooks, each kitchen. That way, can start to, let's add another 5 in each. Come on. Screw it, we'll make it 25 in each. There are some times where it just justifies the expense. Yeah, the means justify the end. The ends justify the means. So that way these guys will have more opportunity to eat. So I would rather have happy, full-bellied prisoners. Jeez! Guys just got murdered. And they weren't even snitches! This kinda sucks. recreation. There's plenty of recreation. I'll grant you guys that. Got common areas. We got libraries. We got stuff. Guys got plenty of stuff to do. You don't really need recreation. Yeah, we'll probably end up here soon. I know I said that a little bit ago, but just want to see what happens. Wow, $13,000. A ton of cash, but if we can keep our guys busy. Someone's getting zapped. Just making sure that the shops are manned. Come down here and anybody buying anything? Doesn't look like it. Oh, just got some more prisoners released. See if anybody's gonna buy anything. That's what I'm hoping, at least. Come on, boys. Hopefully somebody's gonna want to buy something. Not seeing anybody wanting to buy anything. I think I just missed a guy buying stuff. I was looking over here, and I think I saw a guy was buying stuff from over here. Let's see here. Come on, hopefully somebody's gonna buy something. $5 shop intake. Oh, look! This guy right here. Mark Cantelo. He just bought something. Got a few more guys. Let's see. Looks like they're buying candy bars. Yeah, I like it. Be able to see our guys, the shop. It helps keep guys working. It helps keep them busy. You get rewarded for good work. $20 shop intake. Ooh. Sweet. And I'm very much reminded in some ways of what's it? You know the name of the film? Shawshank Redemption. That's what I was looking for. As soon as I'm thinking now that what we'll do is, come on, game. Thank you. Well, 15K. 27K. And that's why I have free time after this meal, is so that at least some of them can have more time to eat. Alright guys, let's go ahead and wait to get up to 2400 hours or 0100 hours in in-game time. Commission sales. $1,200. That is a nice chunk of change. Okay, guys, I think we're going to go ahead here and end the stream. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to quickly save. Save prisons. Prison 3. Save. Come on. There we go. So, if you have been, I hope you guys here on Twitch will join me in a nice raid. Let me look somebody. Let's see who's live. Let's try somebody here toward the bottom that's got fewer. I think I see somebody we can raid. So if you've been watching here on Twitch, I'd like to say thanks so much for coming out. I hope you guys will hit that follow button. It is much appreciated. If you have been watching on YouTube, please remember to hit that follow button and hit that subscribe button. It is much appreciated. So we're going to be rating Miss Amy Alley. Haven't said hi to her in a while, so we'll go say hi. Just a reminder, Thursday is going to be our bookmarking day here on Prison Architect, so we'll be moving on to Minecraft next week. But of course, Saturday is going to be continuing fun in City Building Saturdays. So let's go ahead and get this raid started. And I much appreciate anybody. Oh, that is, I just did that message. Yeah, wrong thing. Typoception. Typoception. Come on. There we go. There we go. So, I hope you guys will join me on this raid and join me for the stuff for coming up Thursday, Saturday, and all next week. And I will see you all in the next episode. So, ta-ta for now.